The NFL is cracking down hard on on-field celebrations amid a concerning surge in what league officials term violent gestures and sexual taunting. According to NFL Executive VP of Football Operations Troy Vincent, these objectionable actions have spiked by 133% and 52% respectively, prompting the league to implement a new rule in March. Under this rule, any celebration that involves violent gestures, such as a throat slash, simulating firing or brandishing a gun, or actions that are sexually suggestive or offensive, will result in a 15-yard penalty. One celebration that has come under particular scrutiny is the nose wipe, a gesture made popular by Dallas Cowboys star CeeDee Lamb. Vincent confirmed that the NFL banned the nose wipe due to its gang connotations. Pro Football Talk reports that the gesture is linked to the Bloods and is used to signal untrustworthiness. This decision is part of the league's broader effort to encourage players to exhibit better sportsmanship and maintain a family-friendly atmosphere on the field. Lamb, who has emerged as one of the NFL's top receivers and has been selected to the Pro Bowl in 4 consecutive seasons, took the news in stride. After a promising rookie season and a breakout 2024 campaign in which he caught 101 passes for 1,194 yards and 6 touchdowns over 15 games despite injury setbacks, Lamb stated that he already has new celebrations in mind for next season. He understands the importance of adapting to league rules while still expressing his personality after big plays. The NFL's crackdown on such gestures serves as a reminder to all players to be responsible adults when celebrating successes on the field. With enforcement set to continue and a 15-yard penalty looming for any infractions, teams and players alike will have to find creative yet acceptable ways to let loose after a big play. As the league moves forward with these changes, only time will tell how this new approach will impact the culture of celebrations in the NFL.
Welcome back, sports fans. Today we're diving into one of the NFL's newest controversies that's shaking up celebrations and sportsmanship on the field. Picture this. The stadium lights are blazing, the crowd's roaring, and in the midst of the excitement, a celebration sparks heated debate. This is the story of the NFL's crackdown on certain on-field gestures, including the now infamous nose wipe, popularized by Dallas Cowboys star CeeDee Lamb. Now, you might be wondering, what could possibly be so controversial about a simple gesture? Well, according to NFL Executive Vice President of Football Operations Troy Vincent, it's all about setting a standard. In 2025, the league has decided that players must act like responsible adults on the field. No more violent gestures, no more sexual taunting, and definitely no more gestures with unintended connotations. Let's rewind a bit. Over the past few years, the NFL noticed a dramatic rise in what Vincent described as violent gestures during celebrations, a whopping 133% increase. To be exact, and sexual taunting? Up 52%. Clearly, the league felt the need to step in and rein in the excess, putting an end to celebrations that might cross the line. In March of this year, the NFL introduced a new rule change that outlaws any celebration involving a throat slash, simulating the firing or brandishing of a gun, and even gestures that are sexually suggestive or offensive. Any player caught violating these rules will be hit with a 15-yard penalty. But here's where things get interesting. One celebration in particular, the nose wipe. You might recall that CeeDee Lamb made the nose wipe a signature move, a way to celebrate big plays that quickly caught on among fans and players alike. However, the NFL isn't taking any chances these days. Vincent confirmed that the league has banned the nose wipe due to its gang connotations. Yes, you heard that right. The gesture, once seen as a quirky celebration, is now associated with a gang sign linked to the Bloods. In the world of football, where every move is scrutinized, even a celebration can carry weighty implications. Pro Football Talk points out that the nose wipe has historically been used to signal distrust or disloyalty. And in the NFL, where unity and sportsmanship are paramount, that just won't do. Now, let's imagine the scene. The game is in full swing, and after a spectacular play, a player instinctively goes for the nose wipe. But instead of the usual cheers, the crowd goes silent for a split second, a collective pause as everyone processes the new rule. The referees are ready. The cameras are rolling, and in that fleeting moment, the NFL's stance on sportsmanship is on full display. It's as if the league is saying, "We're all here to play hard, but let's keep it clean and respectful." And for many, that's a call to bring the focus back to the game itself. Dallas Cowboys star CeeDee Lamb, known for his explosive talent and charismatic celebrations, wasn't fazed by the new ban. When asked about the decision, Lamb took it in stride, hinting that he already has a few fresh celebrations up his sleeve for next season. It's a refreshing reminder that even when rules change, creativity and passion for the game continue to thrive. Lamb's quick pivot also shows that while the NFL is tightening its reins, it can't really suppress the spirit of celebration inherent in football. But let's dig a little deeper into what all this means for the league. The NFL's move isn't just about banning a gesture. It's about fostering an environment where players can still express themselves, but without crossing the line into territory that might be interpreted as aggressive or disrespectful. It's a balancing act between celebrating success and maintaining the decorum of the game. In recent years, with the explosion of social media and heightened public scrutiny, every move on the field is amplified. The league's crackdown on celebrations is as much about preserving the integrity of the sport as it is about controlling the narrative off the field. Imagine a locker room where players are now more conscious of every move they make, not just the plays, but even the celebrations that follow. It's a new era where sportsmanship isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a requirement. And while some might grumble that the NFL is stifling individuality, others see it as a necessary evolution in a game that demands respect both on and off the field. Consider the impact on the fan base as well. Fans love a good celebration, those spontaneous, unbridled moments of joy that come after a game-changing play. They're what make the sport so exhilarating. However, if celebrations start to mirror actions that carry unintended, negative connotations, it can dilute the message of unity and respect that the game stands for. By clamping down on gestures like the nose wipe and any form of sexual taunting, the NFL is drawing a clear line. The focus should remain on the talent, the plays, and the sheer excitement of the game, not on extraneous actions that could spark controversy. It's also interesting to note that the new policy comes at a time when the league is under increased pressure to promote positive role models. From youth leagues to national broadcasts, the image of a professional athlete carries immense weight. When players take the field, they're not just representing themselves, they're representing the sport, their teams, and even communities. In this light, every gesture is scrutinized, and the NFL's decision reflects a broader commitment to ensuring that the game remains a positive influence on and off the field. Now, let's talk about the numbers. A 15-yard penalty for violating these new celebration rules isn't just a slap on the wrist. It's a tangible consequence that can change the dynamics of a game. Picture a critical moment in the fourth quarter. A player, caught up in the heat of the moment, goes for a forbidden gesture. Suddenly, instead of riding the momentum, the team faces a setback that could cost them the game. It's a stark reminder that in professional football, there's little room for error, not just in play, but in every action taken on the field. As we wrap up this deep dive into the NFL's new stance on celebrations, one thing is abundantly clear: the league is evolving. It's embracing a future where tradition and innovation meet, where passion is tempered by responsibility, and where every gesture carries meaning. The decision to ban the nose wipe, and to clamp down on violent and sexually suggestive celebrations, is a bold move aimed at preserving the spirit of the game, while ensuring that the field remains a place of respect and unity. So, what's your take? Do you think the NFL's new rules will elevate the standards of sportsmanship on the field? Or are they putting a damper on the expressive joy that makes football so thrilling? And how do you feel about CeeDee Lamb's quick acceptance and readiness to innovate his celebrations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation rolling. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth sports analysis, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update on the ever-evolving world of football. Until next time, keep the spirit of the game alive and celebrate responsibly. After all, every gesture on the field tells a story.